Hey, what's up guys, Valley Flying here. I am back. Welcome to the channel, and in this video we are talking all about the Iron Man event. This is actually my third video on the Iron Man event. First one was about is it worth it. The second one was about preparing for it. Now we are here. I want to talk about, are you ready? Do you have enough stars to get all the way to 5 stars for your characters? And then we're going to be playing through the event, so you can see what kind of characters, how difficult it is. I have no idea what to expect, so we're gonna have some fun together. But before we do that, I want to wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day. Have a great day with your kids. I'm actually recording this video super early, so before everybody wakes up. Anyway, let's get into the video. So gonna bust out that Excel sheet again. Now I've redone it, so I think I've made this sheet a little easier to use. Basically all you would do is plug in the amount of days left. So right now, as of me recording this, there are 6 days left in the event. All you need to do is go into the event timer, into your game, and see how many days left there are. There are 6 days left right now, so you plug that in. If there's 5 days left when you're watching this, or 3 days left, just plug it in and see what is in these green columns. This is the amount that you can get per day with 0 refreshes, 1 refresh, and so on and so on. As you get to this 100 though, it is pretty ridiculous what you need to spend as far as crystals on these refreshes and then the energy. So I don't know if it's even worth it if you need to be spending 100 at this point. Just, I don't know, it's a lot of crystals, and Iron Man is a good character, but I don't think he's a meta character. So I don't know how much benefit you actually get from that. Anyway, so yeah, all you do is read this green and then plug in the days left. There is a double drop day tomorrow, but the rate doesn't go up, only the amount that you could get. So you could add another day in for this. You could change this to 7 just to kind of account for that. Again, this is not the most accurate formula to get you there, but it should get you in the ballpark to see what you should do. Now, assumptions, same as the last list. Drop rate of 30%. This may or may not be accurate. You're getting 2 shards per drop. Every time there's a drop, you're getting 2 shards, and that you're getting arena rank 500 or higher, and that is mainly for shield security and quake, because these are arena store farms. Now, characters that have 2 nodes, Captain America, Hawkeye, and Shield Medic, if this is your drop rates based on those days left, this is how many you could do. They're all going to be the same. If you've only had 1 node unlocked, this is what you would use to calculate. They could do about 3 shards per day because of that 1 node. These guys could do about 6 shards per day because of that node. Shield security is kind of a hybrid. His formula was just quakes added with 1 node. Now this is not totally accurate either, because he costs 400 arena store credits instead of 500, but again, this will get you in the ballpark. So if you are here, you're good. If you are here, you need to do 1 refresh per day to get that chance. Again, you could have really bad RNG and you could get nothing, or you could have really good RNG and get this really quick. Let's go take a look at my roster. This is my shield right here, and I still need shield medic up at 5 stars. I still need shield security up at 5 stars. I need 43 more for shield medic, and I need 41 more for shield security. Let's go look at the list and see where that places us. So shield medic, I need 43. So 1 farm per day without any refreshes, probably not possible for me to get her. Probably not reasonable for me to get her unless I start to do some refreshes. Now, you know, again, I could have really good RNG and get her in a few days, but most likely scenario is that I need to do a few refreshes on her. Shield security, I need 41 more shards of shield security to get him up to 5 stars, which means that I don't need to do any more refreshes on him, and I definitely didn't need to buy that pack. Now, if you're short on shield security, even after this, and if you look at the amount of crystals you need to respend, and you look at this deal, let me show you the deals that I got. I got the Shield Medic for $4.99 and Black Widow for $19.99. Now this won't make a difference in the event, but I might still get this one just because her shards are so rare. This one, I don't think it'll make a difference in the event if I am refreshing enough, and I should be good. Now, the way to calculate if this is worth it is to see how many refreshes you would need, see if this 25 would put you over. If getting that 25 puts you over and you really want Iron Man and the money's not an issue, then it is worth it to you. And if not, then you need to figure that out on your own to see what is the best value. But basically use this Excel sheet to see how much you would need to spend. I didn't calculate any of the power cores that you would need to spend. Now 50, obviously for these 2 node people, this is actually going to be 100 because you're refreshing 2 nodes for this one refresh. And then same thing, you're doing, this is 100, this will go up to 200 per character. And then for these 1 node characters, it does remain at 50 for this for those shards. Anyway, that is the list. Let's go in and play the Iron Man event. For those of you that aren't doing it this time, or if you're watching this in the future and you want to see what is in store, see if you could do this with some pretty bad minion characters. You know, the good characters should be built up, but some pretty bad minion characters. Let's see what the event looks like. This is my shield roster right now. These guys are pretty solid. I am assuming they could beat this stage on their own. As you can see, my shield medic is pretty weak and my shield security is very, very weak. So these guys are probably gonna die, but I'm not sure if these guys are strong enough to do this with just the 3 of them. I'm not gonna use Black Widow, even though I can get to 4 stars with her. And that's what I'm gonna be doing in this playthrough. I can only do the 4 stars right now. But let's see how difficult this is. See if you need to even rank and gear these guys up. I have not played through this, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's go see it together, just to see how much prep you guys would need. All right, so shield guys, I'm gonna take her out just because I know not everybody has her. This, I guess, doesn't matter too much. He's probably gonna die. Going in with 80,000 power, and that is pretty much the 3 heroes: the Quake, Hawkeye, Captain America. Let's go into this and play and see how we do here, guys. This first level is probably going to be very, very easy. Oh, we actually get Iron Man 2 in the challenge. That's cool. Alright, so let's see what kind of damage a remote controlled Iron Man suit can do. Alright, okay, so let's go. I think in the story he's not even the real Iron Man. Is that what it's saying? They activated my suit too? Alright, anyway. Oh, okay, so that's the Iron Man suit. Anyway, I'm not really reading through this. I'm just going through this more for memory's sake, so anybody in the future watching this can see what happens. I'm not gonna skip through everything. I'm just gonna continue through. All right, so here is the playthrough, and yeah, this is a very easy stage. Obviously, it's meant for level 1 and 2 star characters, so this will be pretty easy. And what is this? This is gonna attack primary. I don't think it really matters. As far as damaging these guys, they pretty much one AoE attack from Hawkeye or Quake and these guys will be dead. This is the first level though, so sentimental value, you know. Nice, Tony. Alright, so that is that. You guys could pause through this and read this if you want. I'm going to just do this slowly. And like I said, we're experiencing it. My first Iron Man shard, so exciting. Been waiting for, I don't know, I've been playing this game for a while and first time I've seen it, so super happy about that. Alright, so let's continue. Daisy, Tony, and I are in pursuit of the mercenaries. Like I said, I'm just gonna skip through this, but I'm gonna next through all this instead of skipping through this because it's more for the keepsake value. I'm sure most of you guys can pass this, no problem. Let's go into the next battle. Again, this one's probably pretty easy. But let's check it out together. Let's see how it is. As soon as it's done loading. Alright. And oh, Mercenary Lieutenant is has some dialogue. Does that qualify him as a character if he has dialogue in this? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments if you think that. Alright, so I'm probably just gonna basic all these guys just because it's so much just to not fucking talking while I'm playing, but I didn't basic right there. Anyway, that is it for that. Oh, you know nothing, Stark is what he says. There's the victory. So at least for these first 2 stages, you don't really need to build your shield guys or level them because if you have your main guys built up enough, they can do this. Let's see how some of these other more difficult stages are, and see who some of the characters are that you need to fight in this. So this is the next battle. Alright, and here we go. Free Noble now. So does that make her a character too? I don't know. Alright, so we got 12 enemies remaining. I know this is probably about 10 or so. I don't know. I'm not counting them. There's a bunch. That's all I know right now. And let's go through this. This is again pretty easy. Just because Captain America and Quake and Hawkeye are so high level. I mean, even if I don't get the stars, I wish we could play some of these harder stages just to test it out. That should be, no, it's not it. My shield security is so weak that didn't even kill. And I'm just skipping through all of this stuff. Victory. We got a few more Iron Man stars. Still don't have enough to unlock. We've got to get to that 5-star range though. And this will be the last battle that I could do until I finish up the rest of those characters. I almost pressed skip there. So this video will be coming to a close pretty quickly, guys. And again, I'm just going through this rather quickly instead of skipping it, just to more for keepsake, so you can see the story later on. Alright, so that is our team. Let's see how they do with the 4-star raid, and I will try this same team with the 5-star raid once I get them start up, and I won't even build them. My recommendation at this point is not to build them, especially if you, not to build them if, not especially, only if you have your other guys leveled pretty high. Alright, so we got 9 guys on this stage. I guess we're going through all of the factions, it seems. We have the mercenaries, we have the Kree again, and we'll see who else we get. And again, this is looking like it's another pretty easy stage, so gear doesn't matter too much at this low level. I'm assuming that Corrupted Yondu here. Alright, so I'm assuming that when I get to the 5-star, I'm assuming that my guys can still just finish it pretty easily. That was a pretty big move from Quake there. I mean, the recommendation for this stage is pretty low. And that is it, guys. That is what the Iron Man stage looks like, or the Iron Man event looks like, at least through 4 levels. And that's the calculations. Again, this Excel sheet to see where you're at is in the comment section down below. You're spending a bunch of crystals if you are doing these 100. I didn't even put the 200 and the 400 because this is a lot of crystals and it's probably worth going to the next one. But that is it, guys. That's all I'm doing today. Hope you have a happy Father's Day. If you want to support the channel and play on your computer, it doesn't cost you anything. BlueStacks link is down below. I do have a video on how to max the graphics on that if you want to do that. And make sure you follow me on social media and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys next time. Valley Flying out.